in the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. Time is heavy sometimes. Imagine how heavy eternity must be. A good completion takes a long time. A bad completion cannot be changed later. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. Victory comes from finding opportunities in problems. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. Do not look for healing at the feet of those who broke you. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. In war, practice dissimulation, and you will succeed. The spirit tower has its guardian, but unless it understands who its guardian is, it cannot be guarded. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. Sound intelligence promises victory in every battle. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. And remember, no matter where you go, there you are. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. Feet, what do I need them for if I have wings to fly? If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Next to trying and winning, the best thing is trying and failing. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. I admire those who do good and expect nothing in return. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. When we're connected to others, we become better people. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. You will never know how high you can climb until you reach the top. Life is all about becoming a better version of yourself. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. If you always want the validation of others, you won't grow beyond people's expectations. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Everything's a risk. Not doing anything is a risk. It's up to you. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. Many things that don't really mean so much of anything are wonderful. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. You don't put your life into your books, you find it there. Changing is what people do when they have no options left. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. You are never alone. You are eternally connected with everyone. The petty thief is imprisoned, but the big thief becomes a feudal lord. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. Irrational expectations are at the root of most human suffering. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability.